Honestly, at this point, y'all, I don't even know how to start this video or where to start this video. This is my 4th time recording this video. When I say the drama behind getting this video up, if you are watching this video right now on YouTube, it means I made it, y'all. I made it. I got to the end without any problems. And now this video is on my YouTube channel. Because baby, the struggle, it has been... I don't even know where to begin, honestly. But what I will say is, I'm back. Started off 2024 saying that I wanted to get in my content bag and stay in my content bag. Creating content is something that I really enjoy doing. And honestly, when I put my mind to it and I put the time and effort, I'm also good at it too. So it's just like, why would I not continue to push forward with the thing that makes me happy? And creating content is something that I constantly think about. It's what makes me happy. And going into 2024, I really wanted to think about my personal happiness and the things that, motivate me and excite me. And creating content is one of them. So with that said, I'm here. I'm back. I will be making videos. My goal right now is to upload once a week, and then I want to graduate to 2 times a week. But I'm definitely in the space of just wanting to show up. At this point, regardless of what the thing is, we cannot say that we want something for ourselves and that we want a certain kind of life, but we're not doing what we have to do to get there. So for me, it's like I can't not show up for myself and expect to get better at creating content. I can't expect to grow an audience. I can't expect to just create this life that I want to live if I'm not even turning on the damn camera. It's actually very ridiculous. So I started my YouTube channel over. All of my previous videos are no longer up and available. I archived them, and I just wanted a fresh start. I just wanted to start over, just new energy, new direction, and really taking the time to, like I said, dedicate myself to creating content. This is definitely still a fashion and style based channel, but I will be, doing a little sprinkle of other things that I enjoy, like fragrance, lifestyle, like books I'm reading, travel. Whatever I feel like sharing on this channel is what I'm going to share on this channel. Hopefully you guys love it. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you stick around. Tell a friend to tell a friend. All of the things. So today's video is going to be all about my 2024 style goals. As someone who works in the fashion industry, who has a fashion podcast, I'll talk about that later, and who's just a fashion girl at heart, I really want to feel like myself again. And I haven't been feeling like myself for the past year, maybe even longer, to be quite honest. And I know that there's a lot of things that factor into the space that I've been in mentally, physically, emotionally. I would say actually the past 6 years. That's a good chunk of time. The past 6 years have been very interesting. I went through a lot, kidney failure, dialysis, had a transplant, recovery, trying to get back into work, just dealing with the way that I was feeling about myself, not loving the way I looked, etc., right? So at this point right now, I'm just trying to make sure that the Ashley that I know I am and that my friends and family know I am and, how I feel inside is also translating when I get dressed. And lately it hasn't been, and I really just want to change that. So I want to just go through a few of my 2024 style goals that I would like to, put into effect, and things that I want to just start doing this year to make myself feel better and just to get back on track and get myself to where I used to be. I know that every year typically people have New Year resolutions. I have style goals. And granted, it's March, child. We're a little late, we're a little behind. I tried to film this video 4 times, not gonna hold you. And the drama. The drama for me trying to film this video is actually very ridiculous. But I'm here. Right now, I'm going to get right into my first style goal, which is rebranding. So I gave a little, background about the space that I've been in. And right now, I think it's very important for me to redefine my style. I think it's very important for me to reevaluate the things that I like, the things that I don't like, whether that's colors, silhouettes, textures that I want to play with, accessorizing, all of these different things. I need to really think about what it is that makes me happy. What do I gravitate towards? What makes me feel my best when I put it on? because those are the things that I want to obviously do more of. And I know that my style is not changing at this point. Like at my big grown age, I know who I am when it comes to my style. Once again, I know what I like, I know what I don't like, I know what works for my body, but I want to elevate. That is the word that I'm looking for. Elevation is definitely the key to this whole thing for what I'm trying to do as far as rebranding myself. I just want to elevate. I want to take everything up to the next level because that's just where it should be, period. So in order to start that process, I actually have been going through my closet. I just looked over my closet because, child. Oh, that's a story for another day. But I actually have been spending the past few months just going through my closet and purging. I've been selling. I've been donating. I've been getting rid of things that no longer just feel like me. Maybe they don't fit, or I just don't care for them anymore. Some things I kept because I know it's going to come back around for me, or I'm going to find a time to wear it. But a lot of things just didn't resonate with me anymore. And honestly, I think that if you're someone who's trying to figure out your style or redefine your style, that is the perfect place to start. Start in your closet. Start with what you have. Just take inventory of what's in your closet. That way you can figure out what you need and what you don't need. And then you can see what your patterns are. Like for me, I know that I'm always going to buy a good blazer. I'm obsessed with blazers. I love them. That is something that's not going away from me. I also love sneakers. I have a whole, like little collection of Jordans and Air Maxes that I love. So also heels. I love a good heel. And I'm a boot girl. I have realized this. Finally, I have realized that I love a good boot. I don't care what time of year it is, baby. I'm going to wear a boot. I love them. So figuring out the pieces that you enjoy and what you gravitate towards is going to be the main thing that will help you when you go shopping. Because now you can look for more of those things. You can look for more of those silhouettes. You can look for more of those cuts. You can look for more of those colors. You know that there's a specific brand maybe who does something that you love really well. Listen, if it's not broke, do not fix it. Continue to shop at that brand. Continue to buy that thing because you know it's never going to do you wrong. Also, when it comes to redefining your style, you can look to different places for inspiration. Of course, we all know there's Instagram, there's Pinterest. I absolutely love Pinterest. Okay, I can spend hours on Pinterest. If you're looking for the inspo, baby, it's there. You could also go on TikTok. You can look at different magazines, even old music videos. I love movies, give me inspiration. There's literally so many things that inspire me. Someone walking on the street, a song, a color can set me off on a tangent. So I really think that it's important to pay attention to what makes you feel inspired and really just dive deeper into that. Okay, so number 2 on my list is going to be buying more archive pieces. Archive pieces have been something that I have been really wanting to get into for the past maybe 2 or 3 years. And every year I made this archive wish list, and baby, every year ain't nothing get crossed off. So this year I really want to make sure that I'm dedicated to making this list and sticking to it and really getting those pieces, because honestly, it's the same pieces that come up for me. It's the same pieces that I'm always looking at, the same pieces that get me excited. And it's just, there are things that I need in my wardrobe. I need them in the arsenal. I just need them. I love mixing old with the new, and having archive pieces, it just hits different. There's something about seeing somebody in a pair of 08, 09, you know what I'm saying? Like Prada or Gucci or whatever it is. And it's like, ooh, because first of all, you know your shit. Secondly, right now, I feel like the fashion industry, some brands are really doing really well, and some brands are, giving the girls something to be inspired about. But a lot of brands aren't. To be quite honest, I'm kind of bored. I'm kind of seeing, the same things over and over. And I think at this point, for the most part, a lot of things in fashion have been done already, right? But I still want to feel that excitement. I sometimes it's not there for me, but archive pieces give me that excitement. So do I plan on sharing the archive pieces that I want to get? No, because I have a very common size, okay? And I know y'all size 7 heifers. Everybody's just going to take my shoes. They're going to take my shoes. y'all gonna take my shoes. So I'm gonna keep it on the low, keep it a little hush hush, okay, until I get my pieces, and then I'm gonna share them here on my channel with you guys. But I think like definitely getting into your archive bag is a dope way to curate a really good wardrobe. You want something that, well, I want something. I want a wardrobe that I'm proud of, that excites me, something that 10, 15 years later, I'm still pulling out these pieces and they're still hitting. That's what I want for myself. I want things that I could be able to pass down. Maybe I want to pass them down to my daughter, maybe my goddaughter, whatever it is. Like, I just want a bomb ass wardrobe. And I love to see women who have been collecting pieces for years, and the kind of wardrobes that they have tell a story. And I want to be a storyteller. I want to be a storyteller. I want to have my own fashion story hanging in my closet. Okay, so number 3 on my list is going to be investing in my jewelry collection. For me personally, I feel like accessories are the cherry on top of like the outfit cake. They can either make or break your look. They can take your look to the next level. And I think it's something that a lot of people actually lack on. And I can say for myself, I am guilty for slacking on my accessories. I really want to get into making sure that accessories are a key part of my look. And I think that that starts with like having the right pieces. So for me, in, you know, purging my wardrobe, I was also purging a lot of like old jewelry and old things that I didn't like. So at the moment, I'm starting over. I'm basically starting over with everything. But when it comes to jewelry, I know that there are certain brands that I really gravitate towards and certain brands that I enjoy wearing. I enjoy their pieces. And for me, that's going to be brands like Mejuri. I have pieces from Mejuri from like 2020 that I have worn into the ground, baby. And they are only now starting to show signs of wear. So I can vouch for Mejuri because they actually have really good pieces. They have gold-plated pieces, but they also have real diamonds and real gold as well. So you can take your pick. Depending on kind of coin you want to spend, you can either get something gold-plated or you can get something real. But they have the choices for you. Another brand that I like is going to be Miranda Fry. There is a like link necklace that I wear with a matching bracelet. And when I say I have worn that thing into the ground as well, also had it since 2020. And I wear them so much. It's like a part of like every outfit that I put on, to be quite honest. Those 2 pieces are something that I constantly wear. And I'm a gold girl. So I always needed like some kind of gold jewelry to just set off my look or to add a little razzle dazzle. And Miranda Fry actually has some good pieces. Another brand that I really love is Dylan Lex. I also have a Dylan Lex piece. It's like a little choker necklace with the Dylan Lex logo. And I just love it. I've always loved a good Dylan Lex piece, and I have so many pieces on my wish list that every time I go onto the website, I get so overwhelmed because I don't know where to start. I don't know which one to buy first, but I think I have narrowed it down to a couple of pieces that I want to like, you know, cross off my list. But Dylan Lex is definitely for the girl who believes more is more, okay? That is very like, you're a maximalist, you love just like some good chunky jewelry that's a statement. Dylan Lex is where you want to go. So for me, I'm definitely planning on like hitting up those 3 designers for sure, just to like round out my jewelry collection. But I also really want to invest in some real jewelry. And I also want to invest in some jewelry from like David Yurman, Tiffany's, Cartier. Like I want to get some pieces, you know, that once again, I'll have them for years. They'll stand the test of time. These are things that I can pass down. So I'm very excited about my little like jewelry journey because I have been on the websites, okay, doing my Googles, and I see all the pieces that I want. And I'm really trying to figure out, you know, just how I'm going to incorporate them into my wardrobe. Another thing that I want to do this year is get more into silver jewelry because like I said earlier, I'm a gold girl. I'm always going to have some gold jewelry on because I just feel like it looks the best on my skin tone. I feel like Black folks, we just love jewelry. Gold jewelry specifically. But I know that sometimes an outfit and a look calls for something silver. And maybe I'm lacking. I ain't got it. So for me, I need to find some silver pieces that I really do enjoy so that when the time comes and the outfit needs that silver piece, I have it on deck. Okay, so next on the list is going to be investing in my handbag collection. To be honest, right now, I don't have any real like heavy hitting designer bags. And there are a few things that I would like to get. And I really just want to take my time to make sure that I'm buying the bags that I think that will fit my wardrobe and my lifestyle the best. I think those are very important things when you're buying bags. I know a lot of people buy bags just because they're the it bag of the season, but they end up not wearing it and they end up, like wasting a lot of money, thousands of dollars on these bags that they don't wear. And that's just not my ministry. I don't got time. So for me, I take my time and think about things that I really want to buy. And there are certain bags on my list that I do want, and I'm going to get them. I'm going to get them. When it comes to like things like a Chanel bag, I honestly have no intentions on buying a Chanel bag in the store at this moment because Chanel prices are astronomical. They're astronomical. Every year they do a price increase. And at the moment they're getting ready to do another price increase. I'm good. I'm okay. I don't need it. I do not need it because make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like this is actually, it's giving like I be feeling attacked. Every time they do a price increase, I feel attacked because I'm like, okay, oh yeah, this year I'm ready to get a Chanel bag. I want a Chanel bag. And then the price increase happens and it's just like, you don't want one. So there's only really one Chanel bag that every time I think of the Chanel bag of my dreams, it pops into my head. And I'm going to put it somewhere here on the screen. But it is a red Chanel bag. Vintage, of course. Gold hardware. I'm okay with doing lambskin. I'm not like mad. I'll do it if I have to. Lambskin is just very soft. Like very soft, very delicate. But, it is what it is. I also want to make sure that, did I say vintage? Because I want it to be vintage. I want it to be vintage. I want old Chanel. I want old Shanae in my closet. I would still love to have a Dior saddle bag. I just adore that bag so much. I think it's gorgeous. There's also a Lady Dior. I would do that. The little minis are so cute. I love that bag. What else do I really like? I love a good Fendi baguette. I love a good baguette bag. I'm a Sex and the City girl, love Carrie Down, and she always had a baguette. And that bag style is actually still like very trendy at the moment. A lot of brands have a baguette style available for purchase. And so if you are into a baguette style bag, I think that it's something that honestly really never goes out of style. I think, there are moments when it's really trending heavily and then it kind of dies down. But if you know, you know. And if you're a classic girl, you're a classic girl, and you're gonna understand that the baguette is just, she's forever. I just want to make sure that I have handbags for every occasion. I really want the rainbow. I want to create a cute little rainbow of handbags because I know me. Like sometimes, I feel like only wearing black, or I want a pop of color, or I want to, do a nude, or I want something chocolatey. You need a bag, I feel like, in every color range. Like I want to make sure all my bases are covered. So that's where I'm going with this. But I definitely want to take my time and think about any investments that I'm going to do for designer bags. And when it comes to bags that are a bit more affordable, I enjoy brands like Brandon Blackwood, of course. I enjoy Acne Studios. I also really want to get a Poland bag, and there's actually a Poland here in Soho in New York. So I'm finally going to just take a visit to the store and pick out the bag. But I'm pretty sure that this is the one that I'm going to get because every time I see this shape, it does something for me. It's like a little dumpling, but it has a little top handle. It just, chef's kiss. They really did that. And I keep on seeing it in more colors, and I think I really want like the brown cognac color, and I think I want maybe like that kind of bone, slightly off-white color as well. But either way, Poland makes really great bags. I heard that the craftsmanship is top tier, and so I'm willing to absolutely invest my money into the handbags. Okay, so number 4 on the list is going to be investing in my shoe game. Now, for me, I kind of started this maybe, I want to say 2022. I think it was 2022. End of 2022, I purchased my Margiela tabbies. Now, I know the fashion world is very divided, child. People either really love the tabby or they really, really hate it. For me, it's a love. I absolutely love that boot. And I never thought it would have been the most comfortable thing that I put on my foot. But when I say I could jog, like, I consider those Nikes. They're super comfortable. I have worn them for hours and my feet were not in shambles. The leather on those boots is so soft. They're made so well, and I want multiple colors. I originally wanted to get the red ones first, but it seems like the red ones are very hard to find, so that's going to be like a little treasure hunt for me, because apparently I've like spoken to multiple people about it and they were like, yeah, the red is hard. So of course I got the black ones, and I've worn them so many different times. You can style them so many different ways, and for me that's like a shoe that will always be a staple in my wardrobe. They're not for everybody, like I said, but for my personal style, I know that that's a shoe style that I want to continue to invest in. I also want the Margiela, the Mary Jane tabbies. I also want the tabby loafers. You see where I'm going with this? Like, I know that I'm a tabby girl. So when I know something about myself, I continue to invest and I will continue to purchase those things because it just makes sense to me. Another recent investment of mine was the Manolo Blahnik Hangisi pumps. I have wanted those pumps for years. Yes, the famous ones that Big proposed to Carrie with, okay, on Sex and the City, but I didn't get the blue ones. So the blue ones are definitely next on my list, but the blue ones were sold out when I was purchasing mine and I was getting them on sale, honey. So I got the next best pair, which would have been the pink for me because pink is one of my favorite colors. I got the pink ones and I absolutely love them. Now, what I will say about these pumps is, baby, size up. You have to size up. I thought I was gonna get my normal size 7 and be comfortable in these shoes. When I say my feet were my feet were in shambles when I tried on those shoes. So I sent them back and I got a 7.5 instead, and it's much better. Now I'm still probably gonna stretch the toe box for the 7.5 because they're still a little snug, but they fit and they're comfortable for the most part. Like, I'm not in pain or anything like I was with the size 7. But if I get a size 8, they're gonna be entirely too big. So I'd rather just take the 7.5 and stretch them and call it a day. But I love those shoes. I always thought they were so pretty. I know some people either really hate them or they really, love them. Same thing with the tabbies, but I'm a Hangisi girl and I do want several other colors, and I just feel like that's a shoe that you can dress up or dress down. You can wear it to a wedding or you can wear it out to brunch with your friends. I can dress it down with a pair of cargo pants, a cardigan, or a nice top. I can wear it with a dress to a more like special occasion event. You can wear those shoes anywhere that you choose to. I think having shoes for every occasion is another part of building a solid wardrobe. You want to have shoes that you can dress up or dress down. You want to have shoes that are comfortable. You want to have shoes that, speak to your personal style. You want to have shoes that just make sense, for your lifestyle, because a lot of people might be buying flats or sneakers and that works for them because that's what their lifestyle is. Their lifestyle doesn't call for them to have 100 pair of heels. And then you may have someone who's the complete opposite, where they're constantly at events, they're constantly, at the office, and they may just enjoy wearing heels. They have a lot of heels and maybe like 5 pairs of sneakers. Make sure that your shoe choices and investments make sense for you. If you are willing to spend X amount of money on a pair of shoes, that is your prerogative. If you only want to buy Skechers, baby, that is your prerogative. You do exactly what you want to do with your money and with your feet. I know for me what I'm looking for. I know what I want. I know the styles that I enjoy, and I know what I'm going to invest my money in. So I'm actually very excited to see what shoes I crossed off my list this year, because I have a list. Yes, I do. And like I said, I'm excited to see what I get. Okay, so my last style goal is to find the perfect pair of denim. Now, I'm not the thickest girl on the block, right? I don't have a lot of ass. I don't have a lot of hips. I'm actually fairly slim. There's really not much going on here. So why I can't find the perfect pair of jeans is beyond me. Now, this year, I really want to make sure that I am finding the perfect silhouette. I love a good high waist jean, I love a good wide leg jean, and I love a good straight leg jean. The rise is always going to be high. Mid rise is the lowest that I'm gonna go. I'm just not a low rise girl. I feel like it does nothing for my body. I'm really not interested. So I'm always gonna have a pair of a pair of high rise denim on, and those are what I find to be the most comfortable and the most flattering on my body. Now, when it comes to the wash, I enjoy a range of washes. I love a good dark wash, medium wash, light wash. You know, I'm here for it all. I just want to make sure that it fits my waist properly and my thighs and my butt in a way that doesn't make me look flat and gives the girl a little, you know, give me a little lift or accentuate what I do have. Because, you know, I've been in the gym. I've been doing my squats, I've been doing my gorilla rows, I've been doing all of the things. So I know for a fact that Agoldi jeans actually fit me pretty well. I have the Agoldi crisscross jeans, and those are actually really nice on me. But I bought those when I weighed probably like 10 pounds more. So right now they're a little big on me and I need to get the waist taken in. But for the most part, I enjoyed the fit of those jeans. I know Levi's is like tried and true. I used to have a pair of Levi's that I really enjoyed as well, but those are now too small for me because my medication just had me gaining weight, and so like they do not fit. But I'm planning to go on like a little denim hunt, and I think I'm gonna take you guys with me just to show, you know, like the different styles of denim that I'm looking at, and for me to really just like figure this out, because I am a denim girl. I love a good pair of denim with heels. I love a good pair of denim, like, you know, with a boot. I just love denim. It's really upsetting me and my homegirls that I cannot find denim that works for me the way that I want it to work. We have come to the end of the video, and I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Like, this video has been something that was on my mind going into 2024, but it was also another way for me to kind of just, you know, dip my toe back into the YouTube waters, because I have not recorded a video in so long. But for me, honestly, I want to make sure that I continue to show up, and I want to make sure that I continue to create content. I know that it's something, like I said, I'm good at. I know that there are people out there who are rooting for me and really want to see me, you know, just like get in my content bag and stay there, like I said. So I'm excited to see what happens this year. I'm excited to continue to be consistent, to bring you new content, to, you know, share the things that I know, and really just be here, be present, and, you know, just build my own community on my own little, you know, square of the internet. And if you're not catching me here on my own personal channel, you can also catch me over on my podcast channel. The Dress Code Podcast is primarily a fashion and style based podcast, and we really just talk to people who are, you know, who love fashion and style, who either have great personal style or are known for their style. Maybe you work in the industry, maybe you're a model, maybe you're a stylist, maybe you're a designer, maybe you just work in PR, maybe you just have a great bag collection. We just want to talk to people who enjoy the same things that we enjoy and who have the same interests. It was also very important to me, coming from a fashion background. You know, I went to school for fashion. I have a bachelor's degree in fashion merchandising. I've interned in certain places. I've worked at certain places. And to be quite honest, for the fashion industry, the lack of representation is still a problem when it comes to Black people. And I just wanted to make sure that I created a space where Black people felt like we could just come, sit down, and be ourselves. Talk about the things that inspire us. Talk about the things that make us who we are. And to be quite honest, when it comes to trend setting, when it comes to style, when it comes to, you know, being like tastemakers, Black people are at the forefront of that every single day of our lives. This is what we do. We put that shit on effortlessly. We make everything better. I do not care what anybody has to say. We are the ones. We are the blueprint. We are the inspiration. Like Shaniqua from Simplicity and Style said, we are the mood board. And that is such a true statement. And the dress code for me is something that is very important, is very near and dear to my heart. And I was so happy that when I brought it to Brumman, that he really, you know, liked the idea and that he wanted to come on board and do it with me, because to be quite honest, he was the first person that I thought of to have as my co-host. And we have been creating magic ever since. You know, the podcast is still small, but I like to say it's small and mighty. It's growing every day, and I'm just really happy that I have someone who enjoys the things that I enjoy too, who, you know, can work with me side by side. We're both Caribbean kids from Brooklyn who love fashion, you know, and it's really a dope thing to see the love and support that we've been getting so far. And I just want to say, if you are someone who has watched any episode of the Dress Code Podcast, you have watched any of our reels, you have liked, shared, commented, I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you so much, because this is something that I really wanted to do for a very long time. And aside from creating content here on YouTube and like for Instagram, podcasting and having a show that I could just speak freely about fashion and style and, you know, what I think, and the runway shows, is something that I've always wanted to do. So the fact that it's being done and it's here and we launched, I'm so happy. We've been doing it for about a year now, and I am so excited to see what this year has in store for us. I know it's only going to get bigger. I know it's only going to get better. And yeah, if you have not heard of the Dress Code Pod yet, I'll go ahead and leave the link down below. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, we're on Instagram as well. And we're going to be having a presence on TikTok. Child, we have been failing at the TikTok game, but I promise you, we're going to get it together. And now it's time for me to go because I am still actually like trying to get over an upper respiratory infection, and it's kicking my ass, and I can feel my throat. It's about to check out. My voice is about to check out on me. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I promise you I will be back. I will be consistent. I'll be here on your screens on a weekly basis. And if you are new here, thank you so much for joining me. Please, once again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.